There was a documentary that came out a few years ago called The Guest List. It came out a couple years ago about the tragic station fire, which, of course, we don't need to rehash all that. But looking back on that documentary, are you glad that you took part in it? Was it important in helping you find some inner peace and now maybe a little bit of, I don't know if closure is the right word, but feeling a little bit better now that you've took part in this, your story is on the record, it's all out there, and now you can sort of really move on from it now that the documentary is done?
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing. Initially, it started out with it was going to be a story about myself and the fire and whatnot, and it kind of morphed into this other thing, where it became more about everything than just about my own personal trials and tribulations and the people. So yeah, I'm glad I did it. I'm really glad I did it. It got a chance for people to hear my viewpoint and how it was for me, and up to a point. I mean, nothing's ever going to fix that. Nothing's ever going to make it any better. Nothing's ever going to, take the sting out of it or going to dry the tears. It's not going to bring anybody back. But I mean, it was nice to be able to get some of the facts out there that weren't out there. And everybody has their own take on it and their own beliefs of what happens, whose fault it was, if it was anybody's fault, if it was just an accident. It's all up for grabs. You're gonna believe what you want to believe. And for me, I was there. I know what happened. And I'm not gonna put the blame on anybody. It was just a horrible, horrible tragedy. I wish I could go back, and cancel that show. It's just, I don't know. I don't really have anything more to say about that. I've said it all. It was a horrible, horrible tragedy, and I'll never be over it.
If you were ever up in that area, the Northeast, would you ever make a stop at I think the site where the venue is now like a memorial park. Would you ever go there?
Yeah.
Or have you been there before?
I have not been there, and just out of respect, because I think it would, if people found out about that, it would maybe hurt some people's feelings, or maybe kind of taint it for them. I don't know.
Sure.
Because a lot of people blame me personally, for what happened. And I was there. I know what happened, and I'm not going to sit there and try to defend myself. And people are going to believe what they want to believe. It was a horrible tragedy. I wish I could go back in time and make some different decisions. I don't know. It was really, I don't know, man. I don't really have much to say on that. It was just a horrible thing. I cry about it daily. I lost a lot of friends, people that I had no idea were even going to be there. People flew in from LA just to surprise me, and they ended up passing away. And I had no idea they were even there until I saw their faces on TV the day afterwards. I'm like, I didn't know he was even here. My God, why did he come out to, Rhode Island for? He's from Los Angeles. It's like, it's not like the kind of place you think you go to surprise somebody and see their show. It was just really, really odd. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It was just a really bizarre situation.